Fire danger is low, but Smokey the Bear is awake after his long winter's nap. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, Lake Dillon was about 1 inch from capacity this morning, and by this afternoon, Dave Bennett with Denver Water expects the first dam release of summer right on time.
It's usually full right around now. This was a year where we didn't have a huge snowpack. We were able to just keep the outflow low and just let it fill and spill.
The reservoir might be full at the same time as usual, but its outlet, the lower Blue River, will not run as high for as long. The average peak flow there is 1,800 cubic feet per second. This year, Denver Water expects a max of 1,200 CFS. That means a short and sweet Blue River boating season.
It's probably going to be a pretty quick rafting season, but you'll have other recreation that can benefit from the lower flows, like fishing.
The lower Blue River will reach its peak of 1,200 CFS sometime tomorrow, before dropping to 800 CFS in a few weeks. CDOT has a $9 billion wish list for road projects across the state, including a $550 million expansion to Interstate 70 at Floyd Hill outside of Idaho Springs. It's all about easing congestion, especially for ski and summer traffic in the high country. And even though CDOT has just a fraction of the budget it needs, Summit County Commissioner Dan Gibbs says there is a plan for the I-70 mountain corridor and its millions of users. This strategy from I-70 Coalition calls for expanding highway capacity, beginning with the Floyd Hill update, and some kind of high-speed mass transit, like the proposed Hyperloop 1 system, connecting Denver to Vail with trains traveling up to 700 miles per hour. There is no timeline yet for implementing the strategy, but changes could be sweeping within a decade if Denver wins a bid to host the Winter Olympics in 2026 or 2030. Bears across the high country are waking up, and that includes Smokey the Bear.
We moved Smokey up a few weeks, came out of hibernation a few weeks ago. We got the cobwebs out.
That was Chief Jeff Barino with Summit Fire and EMS. He says Smokey the Bear signs are on display across the state from now until the first snowfall in October, and Smokey's warnings about fire danger should be scripture for outdoor lovers.
June tends to be a little drier until we hopefully see some monsoon rains kick in early to mid-July. But expect to see Smokey jump from low to moderate here shortly.
Fire danger across Summit County should remain low for the holiday weekend, with one local fire ban in the Tenderfoot Mountain area outside of Keystone. Just remember,
only you can prevent forest fires.
If you're breaking out the grill this Memorial Day, grill master Sarah Plank of Longhorn Steakhouse has a few tips. First, boil your brats with sautéed onions and beer, and then finish them on the fire to avoid uncooked meat. Or if burgers are your thing, be sure to season the beef with at least salt and pepper. Her favorite sides on the grill are veggie kebabs marinated in olive oil or a dressing, and fire-roasted corn. Simply peel back the husk, rotate on the grill until ready, and finish with a garlic salt rub. The holiday weekend is prime time for alpine road trips across the state. Independence Pass opened Thursday, and Guanella Pass outside of Georgetown is open today. Trail Ridge Road in Rocky Mountain National Park opens tomorrow, Saturday, and so does the road to Mount Evans. Closed this summer is the Pikes Peak Tollway, although there is shuttle service to the summit if you don't want to hike 14 miles round trip. And Cottonwood Pass outside of Buena Vista is closed all this summer for a second and final season of paving work. In sports, the Rockies open a 3-game weekend series against the Reds today. First pitch is 6:40 p.m. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.